Wrong show. Oh, wrong show. Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thanks for being with us for a launch of this week's Pick of the Week. It is the official launch of a product which is supposed to last for the rest of the week. Friday, 2 o'clock is the launch time for Pick of the Week. Good news is the Pick of the Week is still available. Bad news is, what are we saying? Quarter of the stock has already gone. A quarter of the stock has gone in that preview show. So you need to be in it to win it. This is not going to last the week. The Showstopper is flying out the door, so grab it whilst you can. We are all about Pasta La Vista. Yeah, it's a really, really fantastic collection. We've got a Showstopper option available for you, which we'll talk around. It's tariff-free as well, which is incredible. So if you are in the US too, you can buy without worrying about those pesky tariffs. We've also got a bonus buy that will be affected by tariffs. However, the deal is incredible on a set of classics for you, and I know a lot of our UK viewers have already taken up that option. Just to let you know, this show is an hour, 57 minutes if we're being precise. Then we will have a short break, and off the back of this show, we'll be going straight into Crafts Under the Hammer. So you've got something brand new now for this next hour, and then half an hour of insane, let me tell you, insane deals. We've got 10 lots. There will be 3 minutes on each. You'll have half an hour to grab them, and that will be your lot. So make sure you're in for both of those shows. And then tonight, of course, live at 5, we have got Friday Night Live with jokes, with games, with fun. And also, I believe tonight on the show, Craig is going to be making a card for someone who has voted on his pasta poll over on the Crafters TV page. You can still get voting on that. See that it was up from last night. And we're going to have a lot of fun in this show. Take you around the new collection. We're going to play a little game for you as well called Pasta or Impastor, where you can see how well you actually know your pastas. But let's first of all talk about the Showstopper. You're going to get all of the brand new goodies, but everything isn't here that you're going to be getting, right? Because you're going to get the dies, you're going to get the stamps, you're going to get the embossing folder, you're going to get the paper pad, which wasn't on HSN, and you're all going to get that wrapped up into a lovely Showstopper price of $35.20 or $42.40 platinum, tariff-free. However, there is one thing missing from this collection, which is our brand new apron. That's normally $14.99 or $19.99. You get it for a tenner within the bundle. I wonder who could have nicked the apron. Craig. Yay! Craft royalty, there he is. Look at that.
Craft royalty, Crafter's Companion. This is coming in your Showstopper. Now, with this one here, before we delve into the actual Showstopper here, you have got it extendable around the neck as well.
Yeah.
So maybe you want to look like a little bit of a barista, maybe a DIY man or lady. You can do that.
Barbecue guy or lady.
Barbecue guy. You've got your longer straps, or what I've just started to wear it just before we went live. If you really want to look like a barista, why not just turn it around? Get a pen in there.
Oh, yeah.
Go and got that expandable straps.
So you're a barista now, so can I just say I'll have a white coffee, please? And that's where you go, what do you mean, white coffee?
What do you mean white coffee?
You know, just a coffee with milk. Oh, do you mean an Americano?
Oh, right.
No, just a white...
Oat milk? Coconut milk?
Just a white coffee, please, mate.
Soya milk?
Just a white coffee, please, with normal...
Small, medium, large?
No!
Options?
Just a white coffee, please.
Just a white coffee.
Yeah.
White coffee to go with your pasta and to go with, of course, your apron here. So yes, you're going to get the apron. You've seen it unfolded a moment ago. We'll do it again just shortly. Not only are you getting the apron though, branded merch of Crafter's Companion.
Yep.
This is what you're going to be getting. Ben, of course, gave you a little run through there a moment ago. You've got your folder. It's a 4x6 2D embossing folder with all of, well not all, but a lot of the different pasta shapes that you've got. Then what you're going to be getting is that full set. Now in here you've got 56 components. That's stamp and dies. What that gives you is all of the pastas. You've got the die to go with them. However, Ben, if you want them to be really fun and quirky and have smiley faces, angry faces, lopsided faces, legs, arms, all of that you can stamp in there and make them fun in that way. That's why you've got 56 in total.
Whoa.
Then what you're going to be getting is the whole lot of the punny stamps when it comes to pasta. 27 of them that you're going to be getting there. You've got saucy. You've got anything is
What's the first one?
Saucy.
Saucy.
You've got saucy. You've got penny-tastic in there. You've got, sorry, it's pasta your birthday. You've got the pesto's yet to come. You've got mac and cheese the day.
Yeah.
You've got pasta la vista, baby.
Yes, come on.
Cannelloni, imagine life without you.
Cannelloni.
That's just some 27 in total of these punny sentiment stamps. Not only that, though, but Ben was saying as well, for you guys stateside, remember you couldn't get this on HSN, your 6x6 paper pad. You've got your 36 single sheets. What we do really well here, and we've themed them when it comes to pasta, but what we've also got is some really nice generic patterns in here as well. So you could use them out with the pasta collection. You've got some with the waves in there. You've got some with the stripes in there as well. All uncoated, so you can still ink, tear, distress if you want to, or use your own paper pads in there. But such a really, really good set. That full set, of course, with that apron. You've got your branded Crafter's Companion apron here with that craft royalty. Really, really well made, really well stitched, of course. You've got that neckline there. It's expandable if you want to. Same with the waist is there. That's included, Ben, which just blew my mind this morning when I came in.
Yeah, and the good thing is, for the likes of Kathy, who said, I didn't get this from HSN, I'm glad, because I love the apron. You didn't get the apron on HSN, you didn't get the paper pad either, I've been reliably informed. So, and a lot of people, actually, I've seen a few comments in this show already, people saying, well, actually, you know, I'm going to get it again, because I'm going to get the paper pad, I'm going to get the apron. You can double up on the other goodies, or you can gift those to somebody if you wish. Must say hi to Carol, who's joined us, Carol Duncan, saying hello. Sherlan Telsford says, good morning from San Antonio to Ben and Craig. Jen Shank says, good morning, Ben, Craig, CTV team and crafty friends. And Stacey Lou says, good afternoon all. Cheeky day off, but I caught a cold. Oh, no. Caught a cold, so I'm now on the sofa with a brew and Dr. Cooperman. Oh. Watching on the big TV. Yeah, Dr. Cooperman. Yeah. Has he got, I can just imagine him with like a little stethoscope around his neck and a little white coat on.
How cute would that be?
Yeah.
Really cute.
Hi, Louise Burton, who's joined us. Julie Palmer's with us as well. And also, Lily's with us. Our Lily. She says, hi, Ben and Craig. I've had to put you on in the background to keep me company as I'm alone in the office.
She is. She is. She's all in her Todd in the office next door.
Yeah.
She could be coming in and sitting down here and doing her work through here.
Yeah, Lily, let her come in here, Lily.
Live audience.
Yeah, live studio audience. You can boo us when we do the bad puns and stuff and chuck stuff at us.
Yeah.
Yeah. She does say, go easy on the puns, otherwise you will be on mute. Maybe she doesn't want to come in.
Usually we are on mute anyway.
Well.
But apparently our voices do travel throughout the studios into the office.
We're quite loud, apparently, sometimes.
Apparently, are we?
I can't believe that.
No, I can't believe it. I don't believe it!
I don't believe it!
I'm Brian Blessed.
Gordon's alive! Ben says, Anne, what do you call someone who tells dad jokes that isn't a father? A faux pas. Love that one for Friday Night Live. And Crafty Stacey Lou says, OK, I wasn't going to get this, but I had to. I mean, you never know when you'll need to make a card for a pasta lover. Exactly right. Mr. Pasta Lover.
Shabba. He's a pasta man.
Shabba lover. Crafty Stacey Lou says, I'm going to bring Cooperman to the pop-up shop. Holly Colley's coming to the pop-up shop as well.
Is she?
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm going to be there for the full day.
Yeah.
So looking forward. I couldn't go to the last one, so I'm going to be there on the 7th of June. I'm going to be high as a kite because it's only like 6 days.
Till you go away.
6 days, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe about 10 days before I go, so.
I'll be there as well. I'm not there for the full day, but I think probably I'll be there about 10:30. What time is it? Is it 9 till 2? I'll be there 10:30 till 12:30. So most of the day I'll be there. I'm thinking as well. I'm thinking of bringing Molly Colley. Because I know she won't. She will. Shall I bring? If you come to the pop-up shop, should I bring Molly Colley down for a bit? Because she won't like to be there the whole time, but Laura could drop her down for a little bit, and then she could say hello, and then Laura could take her back, maybe. Shall I bring Laura down as well? Do you want to meet the whole family?
Bring George.
Yeah. You're like that.
He can bring the KFCs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because KFC's only just down the road from the pop-up shop. See if he's working on that Saturday. Anyway, Pasta Vista collection is tariff free. If you want to go for the bonus buy, UK viewers, you can obviously grab this. This is not tariff free. I must just state that this is not tariff free. However, if you buy it with the Showstopper, the price on the screen will halve, so you will pay 40 quid for the 72-piece classic collection, which is just incredible. Our dual-tipped alcohol markers, got your fine nib and that amazing chisel nib, and we've got the full range of colours for you as well. So you've got your woodland nature, you've got your beautiful pastels in there too. And again, what you'll find as you go through these, you've got the different shades of colour within lots of the different ranges, so you'll still be able to do all of your gradients of colour, all of your blending too, so it's an incredible bundle. Vivid brights, you're going to get your selection of jewel tones in there as well. You are also going to get the vibrant florals, and these are £24.99 each, Johnny, aren't they normally? And you're getting all of them for 40 quid with the Showstopper to date. Must be in the same basket. This one, of course, is your classic vintage as well. So 72 of these. This should be £150. £40 if you're platinum and you buy it with the collection. What an opportunity to get the 72 markers for a price I've never seen before. I've seen 80 quid, never seen you getting all of those for 40 quid. Must be in that same basket though. Hi to Lily, who says, I can't wheel my laptop in, but yes, I can confirm that I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you, Lily! And Holly says, Hillary is very... Oh dear. Are you enjoying the show? Yeah. Good. Producer Johnny just said, please shout no. No! And Hillary says, yes, Holly is very excited. Right, yeah, if you've got a pet and you come into the pop-up shop, bring them along. That's going to be a lot of fun. Right, let's get into this because we've got 40-odd minutes or so before we get cracking with that hammer. What are we going to be making, Craig?
Right, before we go in and make a pop-up box, let's have a look at some of the samples. I believe it was this one that Lily done within the preview earlier on this morning. Lily, did you make this one this morning? She's obviously put us on mute. You ask her.
Lily!
Yes, she did. Thank you. So Lily made this one in the preview earlier on, 10 o'clock in the morning UK time, so you can always go back and watch that. But then what about your little milk cartons here? Here she comes. Little milk cartons in here, your little boxes. Oh, I never showed the letterpress technique.
Oh, no, someone asked about that earlier as well.
They did, yeah, I promise.
Louise, it was.
What about doing your DL cards and doing your backgrounds that you can see here? What about your larger cards? You know, just using them singly. Even if you use the die cut, you can still stamp the arms and the legs as well. You can put a little boingy in the middle there if you want to.
Little what?
Little boingy.
Oh, boingy.
A little boingy. You can do that one there. What about offset them so it's on the edgeable as well? You've got the center ones that you can use them. Start to mask them, create that scene, build that scene, of course. Use them on their own, use them with the faces, use them with the legs, use them with the arms. Don't use them with the arms and the legs. You've got so much possibilities and choices. So, what I've already done here, Ben, is I've gone in with our template library. So this one I used was number 7, and it was from Orange.
Yep.
So it was the pop-up box. So it was the pop-up box, number 7, from the Orange expansion pack of the template library. And this is what I've got, and I've got done here. What I've also started to do is I've taken some of the paper pad. That was 2 of the design. So I've created my own design.
That's cool.
Because what I've done is there's that one, and then I've gone in with the ribbon strips, which is here.
Yeah.
And what I've done, Ben, is I've just trimmed them down and then popped them down the centre. So I've created my own background by using 2 of the different designs. And of course, as many of you that will be familiar with the pop-up, I've used the Matson Layer template form to create them. So we will shortly start to stick them together. But what I just want you to see before I crack on, that's going to be the front. These are going to be aligned along here, which where I'm going to stick that one together. What we're also then going to do is if we fold them back on themselves, these ones are going to go into here. And just so that these aren't left white, I've just got some orange here that's going to go onto the back. It'll all start to come together once we start to build it, but I just wanted to show you to start with the direction that we're going in.
Yeah.
So let's go in now with some of our cardstock. So this is just some of our white cardstock. What I've already done here, Ben, is I've gone in with my alcohol-proof ink pad, and I'm going to stamp them in case you didn't see Wake Up Call or the preview. And you can use any of your stamping platforms here. And I've already put the faces and some of the arms in. I'm going to show you that because this is where they really start to become even more fun by the different ways, the different kind of stances.
Spent far too much time doing this earlier.
Yes, we certainly did. But what I will do is let's do one of them so you get that idea here. So if we were to go in with, whichever one, let's go in with that. No, we're going to go in here because you've got all these different options. So I like to just stamp out the pasta on its own to start with. So we can go in, use any of your platforms or your mats if you want to. We can then just stamp that down. So if you just want to have it as a foodie backdrop, you know, as the pasta, standalone pasta, you can do that. You can do your drop shadows, you can start to do your masking, you can do your framework, you can do all of that. If you want to make it fun and quirky, what we can then do is we can go in with one of the many different facial expressions. So if we go in with even just this smiley one, essentially what these are like are little emojis on a stamp. That's the way that I see them. You can, of course, as I refer to, use the stamping platforms. For me, these sizes, I prefer to use just a little acrylic block. That's my comfort, but you can absolutely still use all of our stamping platforms. And then what you can do is you can decide where you want the face to go.
Yeah.
So we've now got that really, really funny, that really cheeky, hello, smiley face going, hello. But then we've got options with the feet and the legs. So do you want the shorter ones? Do you want your longer ones? She is quite tall, so we might want to go in with the shorter legs. You can either go in and do them together if you want to. You might want to do them individually, which is the way that I like to do them.
Yeah.
And I'll go in, just ink up, and then we can have him there. And then we can go in with the other one. So you've always got the left and the right as well, which is always good. And then we could come closer. We could go further apart. So he's doing a little dance. Isn't that cute? Cute, but funny and cheeky. Then we've got the arms. So they could be the straighter arms. They could be cuddling if you want to. So let's go in with the shorter arms as well. So once again, I'm going to stamp them individually. So I'm just inking up here. So do we want the arms to be higher up? Do you want them lower down? Do you want them more open? Do you want them more inwards? That's up to you. So we could go like that. So it's as if he's starting to then walk away.
Oh, yeah.
You can do that. And I'm going to go in with the next one. And again, we can go in. Do we want the arm down? Do we want it further up? Or we can use that same stamp pen, and then that means he's going to be in a waving direction because the arm is going upwards now.
Oh, yeah.
So it's not just left and right. You can use the left on both sides or the right both sides. What it just means is it's going to give you a different stance. So if I use that same one, but this time go upwards,
hey,
within that walking movement.
Looks like he's doing Staying Alive.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah.
And it could be. And this is where you can have fun with, whether it's little dance moves that, you know, many people are familiar with. But the fact is you've got all of them within that whole lot in total. It's 56. So it's a 56 combination of all these stamps and all these dies.
So cool.
I am going to do just a little bit of colouring. So if I bring in just a little bit of scrap. Now, as I was saying within Wake Up Call, predominantly for my pastas, I've been using our gold-yellow blend. Yeah. Because for me, that's more of that natural pasta colour. But then you do get your wholemeal pasta, of course. You do still get your green pasta as well. So have a look. And of course, go unique. change it, and
do
it can
different
be
colour pastas. Why not?
whatever. Exactly. That's the thing. You
If
can
you get
do
in the
that.
classic bonus buy as well, loads of colours in there that you can use for your pastas as well. 40 quid for all that if you're platinum, and you get it today with your Showstopper. Shout out to the warehouse crew, says Rebecca. My pasta order has been dispatched.
Amazing.
I mean, that is quick.
Absolutely amazing.
Zoe says Laura could set up a doggy sitting area in the car park whilst people shop the pop-up shop. She could do.
That's a good idea.
I'll tell her. And Marley says, love all of these samples. Just whilst we're talking pasta as well, I'm going to do a few questions in a second.
Go for
But
it.
your vote's on the Crafters TV page, isn't it? What is it voting for what your
Yes.
favourite pasta is?
Yeah, so if you go on the Crafters TV Facebook page, you'll see from last night I put up a vote, and you can still vote just now, and I've put 4 of what I think is the 4 most popular pastas, and it's just a vote, what one's your favourite? But in the comments, let me know what one out of those 4 do you think's my favourite? And then later on Friday Night Live, we'll take a card that I've made, and I'll sign it, and I'll send it to one lucky person that's actually guessed correct. I'll personally sign it and send it. So yeah, go on to Facebook, go on to Crafters TV, and do your vote. But in the comments, let me know what one of those 4 do you think's my favourite.
Okay.
I might win a card.
Yeah.
I'll get Ben to sign it as well.
More chances than ever to win tonight then. Cool.
I mean, just a little bit of fun,
Yeah.
giving back as well. But you can see how we can then start to simply colour it in. But what I've done for this one is I've not added the arms and the legs, and
Yeah.
you'll see why, because this is going to be a pop-up card. So I've got that one. Now I've got a few of them already here. I'm going to die cut a couple, and all of these will go through your mini, these ones, which is great. So we can go in here with our low-tack tape. And as I said before, I'm only just going to cut a couple of these ones here.
Lily's just asked, she says, my question to you both, do you prefer your pasta cooked al dente or softer?
Softer for my pasta.
Oh, I like mine a little bit al dente.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I don't like that little bit of hardness in the tooth when you're biting your pasta.
I don't mind it soft, but I do like it a little bit harder. But it's just when pasta goes mushy, I don't like it. It's like you don't want it mushy, do you?
You don't want it sticky.
No.
You don't want it sticky pasta.
No.
Fluffy, sticky pasta.
Trudy says she voted during the break, apparently.
Did she?
So well
awesome.
done, Trudy.
Well done, Trudy.
Thank you.
I mean, like, if you don't want a card from me, you don't have to have it.
No.
You might be like, nah, you're all right. Cheers, mate, but you're fine. Don't want one of your cards.
Nah, good enough junk mail.
Well, use it to colour onto if you want to. Yeah. Do an alcohol colouring. Do whatever
Everyone
you
will
want.
want one of your cards. What are you on about, man?
Oh, bless you. Yeah, if you want to be in with the Chads, head across there, have a little bit of a vote.
Yeah.
So these are the ones that I'm going to be using here, Ben. So what we're going to do, let's go in with our mechanism of our pop-up card and all that you're going to see. So if there's any comments or questions, fire them across, Ben, because I'm just going to start to assemble it. What I have done is got acetate strips, put my red liner tape, and you'll see me visually start to then pop this together.
And also tonight on Friday Night Live, obviously all these chances to win. Feel free as well to send your pasta pictures through, because Thea says, I'm going to be making pasta tonight with creamy mushrooms. Ooh. Talking of pasta, just whilst we're watching Craig stick. So pasta or impasta. So I'll give you a name. You have to tell me whether it is an actual pasta or whether I've made it up impasta.
Okay.
So your first one, cavatappi. Cavatappi. Is that pasta or impasta? You can play along in the comments at home.
I'm going to say impasta.
What are we saying in the gallery? Cavatappi. You think pasta? It is a pasta.
It is a pasta.
Cavatappi.
Okay.
Next one. Frandole.
Pasta.
Gallery. Impasta, you're saying? Johnny's 2 from 2. It's an impasta.
Okay.
Next one. Oh, you're just trying to guess like what the order is. I see. Yeah. Next one. Orecchietti. Orecchietti.
Pasta.
So you and Johnny saying pasta.
Yeah.
Jamie's going impasta. It's pasta.
Yeah. Okay. I've got something right.
Number 4. Lumaci. Lumaci.
Impasta.
You've all gone impasta. It's a pasta.
Oh,
Yeah. We'll do one more for now.
I thought it was like a mushroom or something.
One more for now. Let's go with spaghettini. Spaghettini.
Pasta.
James gone impasta. You've
Unless
gone
that's
pasta.
a catch.
Johnny? Spaghettini. Impasta. It is a pasta. Spaghettini. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm just going to look that up now because I have a feeling that's got to be short spaghetti, surely, isn't it?
Yeah, that's why I thought it would be an actual pasta, but I thought maybe...
Oh, it's thin spaghetti.
Thin spaghetti.
Yeah, thinner.
Is that not linguine?
Linguini's flat, isn't it?
It's flat, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll do one more because I'm enjoying these.
Yeah, I am too.
Quasinetti.
Not a pasta. Impasta, sorry.
Impasta, Johnny? Oh, it is an impasta, yeah. Made that up. Quasinetti. Number 7. Zintolini.
Pasta.
Zintolini. Pasta, you're saying, Craig? Impasta. Jamie? It's an impasta.
Oh.
And let me do one more. I like this one because, well, I'll read you it. Scarlatti. Scarlatti.
Impasta.
Pasta from Jamie. Impasta from Johnny and Craig. It is an impasta. Scarlatti was a composer. Made very tricky piano music. So
I knew that.
Used to play a lot of Scarlatti when I played the piano. Lots of like arpeggios and scales and stuff like all that kind of stuff. Craig's like, what? Who? What?
What? Yeah, quite literally overhead, Jamie.
Yay!
Over my head there.
Do you want another one?
Yeah, go for it, because I'm just sticking.
Still sticking. You tell me when to shut up. Let's go with fregola. Fregola.
Pasta.
Pasta. Impasta, you're saying, Johnny? It's a pasta. Yeah.
What did I say? Pasta?
Yeah. Fregola. Next one. Mandoletti.
Impasta. That can't be an actual pasta.
Impasta is correct.
Yeah, I didn't think that could be. Although, you can always be surprised. I can't say I've got many of them right though today. So
You've been getting a few right in the end.
Maybe towards the end I have there. Yeah.
Tagliolini.
Yeah, pasta.
That is pasta.
I was about to say if that's not pasta, I would.
Tornetti.
Not. Is that not a wine? I'm going to say not pasta.
Impasta is not. It's not a pasta. I think I've done. Oh no. Chiellini. Roberto Baggio. No. Ditalini. Last one. Ditalini.
Oh.
Pasta. Impasta. It's pasta.
It is, okay. I was going to say impasta, but that was a good game. I liked that.
It was good fun. Colin just said, Ben and Craig, white sauce or red sauce for your pasta?
Red for my pasta.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, red for my pasta.
White is like carbonara, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, it's like real creamy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, I like that a tomato sort of pasta sauce.
Well, that passed the time whilst you were sticking your box
that was
together.
perfect.
There you go.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
You could, of course, mat and layer in the inside if you want to. But what my way to do now is you know these little panels, of course, also from that template library.
Yeah.
I've already done 2, but what I have done, Ben, is I've just backed them. So it's actually just 2 pieces of the cardstock together. And I've popped the red liner tape onto the sides of 2 of them. Now, with the template library, we do tend to say 2, but you can pop, 3 of these little strips in here if you want to. It's up to you. It's not like kind of set in stone. It has to be 2 of them. But if you want it to be a real full pop-out card, then yeah, you might want to do more than 2. And all you're going to do is just space them that little bit more. So if I press that one in. So just briefly, mats and layers, just put block orange underneath, just so it's not left with your pure white there. What I'll also do as well on the back, you know, right on the back there, but just to finish it off, what I've done, following that yellow and orange theme, I'm just on a simple matting layer, and it just ties it all in together. You can still write on there. You can, of course, write or stamp your sentiment if you want to. Let's lay that flat so I can align that up better. And then that's one way in how you can be using it for, of course, your pop-ups. But if I bring these ones in, I've got a few of these here where I've already got them on a little bit of sticky. I didn't actually have to pop them on sticky because I've got my red liner on my acetate. Now for me, what I like to do first is I like to stick them on to start with, onto the acetate strips. And then what I'll do is I will trim the acetate once I start to pop them into place. It just means that way, what you can do is you can then dictate how tall they are, how short they are, how open they are, how close they are, further apart that they are. So you're in that full control. Whereas if you cut your acetate to a specific size, it means then you're stuck with that size. So let's pop that on, and then I'm just going to come in with 2. Now, I'm going to pop 5 on to show the idea. I would, at home, with a lot more time, I would be putting double that, maybe even triple that. Really make it full and filled with the pop-up pasta. And press that one down, and then we're going to come along, going with one more. Let's take the backing off. Can use your tape runner if you want. I'm still old school when it comes to things like this, and still use my red liner. And then what we can then start to do is let's bring in our pop-up box, which they do fold flat. If you've not got your template library, it does fold flat. And then I'm going to come along here, and I'm probably going to put 3 to the back, 2 to the front, entirely up to you. I'm kind of going to gauge it myself to start with. So I'm going to go roughly here. I'm going to keep that full length of the acetate just now. And I'm going to pop that one into there.
What was the yellow colour you used again? The colour you coloured in with?
Gold yellow.
Is that in stock, Carol's asking? And if not, what would you use as an alternative? Any yellow? Or?
Any yellowy, light browns colours. Yeah, I would do. Any that have got that shade to them. We will always tend to do a little blending and shading. You don't have to, you know, you really, really don't. You've got some lovely shades in that bonus buy, so absolutely.
Yeah, you have. Mimosa, light yellow, there's sunshine in there, and there's some of those lighter browns in there as well, which, like you say, you could use for like your whole grain, couldn't you, if you wanted to get that effect?
Absolutely.
There's loads of yellows actually in here. No
problem whatsoever. So let's add the last 2 in here. It is still effective with just 5, but I would, for me, I would be coming along, maybe putting another strip in the middle and really starting to build that. I'm going to come down just that little bit more into here, because what I want is, I'm still even going to come down just that little bit more. What I want is I still want to see the back pasta as well as the front pasta. So if we come down to there, and then let's do the same down into this one here, add our tape on, and then once I'm happy with where I want them to be, all that I would then come along and do is let's turn that upside down, and I'm just going to go in there, Ben, and I'm just going to, at an angle, cut the acetate, and then you can add a sentiment if you want to, but then you've got that boingy pasta. This is where I would put another few in there. Start to then fill up those little gaps. You can pop them on there to actually start to then be decorated, or pop in your sentiment. Of course, I'll let you do that at home if you want to recreate that. But that is how, using your template library. If you don't have a template library, go into YouTube, go into Google. There's lots and lots of free tutorials how to create a pop-up box. If you've got the template library, use that. That's where I've got that one, but all from the Pasta La Vista collection.
Lily says she used light yellow with gold brown shades, which works nicely as well. So Yeah, you've got plenty of options there. This set, says Sister P4, needs a companion meatball. Funny to say that, coming next week, the meatball... No, it's not. That would be funny, though. Can you imagine that? Meatball collection.
That would be good, eh?
I'm getting hungry watching this show, says Even. How many people are going to be eating spaghetti tonight or tortellini? I feel like I genuinely feel like tonight, yeah, nice bit of tortellini and then a bit of salad. That's what I fancy tonight, tortellini and salad.
Do you know what I fancy?
What?
Macaroni cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny? Because I do love pasta, all different types of pasta, but mac and cheese would be quite a long way down the list for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas my Daisy absolutely loves that.
Yeah. For me, it's right up there.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You get it for what, with a carvery? Mac and cheese with a Sunday roast?
Okay.
Would you class macaroni cheese as a meal on its own, though? I would,
yeah. I would have it as a meal. I'm really, really fussy, though. It has to be freshly made cheese sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Not a cheese sauce out of like a jar or something like that. Make a really nice roux yourself, and then adding in, of course, the cheese. Just
Loving the pop-up box, Craig, says Colleen, and that pop-up pasta box, well, that's not easy to say, pop-up pasta box is adorable, says Lynette. If you decorated a box, says Rachel, with these, would it be a game of pasta parcel? Hey! Pasta parcel! Oh dear, I might use that one later and all. Just very quickly, before we give you a chance to check out, because I think we've got a lot of people watching and not checking out currently, we'll give you a chance to do that. Anything is pastable are your sentiments here. So there are 27 of those in total. They are brilliant. They are punny. I'll not read all of them out because I want you to have the joy of finding out those for yourself when you get those back. But all obviously pasta puns, very good, very clever, to work really nicely with your pasta party. So that is what Craig has just been using to create that pop-up box. So all the different types of pasta, and then the stamps with facial expressions, with the arms, with the legs, so you can have fully posable pasta with the different personalities. And you've also got your 2D embossing folder in there as well, which is brilliant. Once again, all of those different types of pasta included on that. Now, within the Showstopper, you're also going to get your paper pad. This was not available and was not for sale if you shopped on HSN, so if you want to pick this up, worth going for the Showstopper again. Remember, it is tariff-free. We give you this and also the apron that Craig has been wearing right throughout the shows today. Single-sided papers, lots of different kind of styles and designs in here. Yes, you've got obviously lots of sort of pasta skewed papers, but then you've also got papers that you can use with lots of other collections too. But in here, papers and colours and patterns that will match absolutely perfectly. So if you do want to snip into these, create little strips, create little borders, of course, you can do that as well. You've got 36 single-sided sheets in there, 12 designs, 3 of each. And of course, as I mentioned, you get the brand new merchandise, the apron that Craig has been wearing, normally $14.99, $19.99. It's £10 within the bundle. So that is a great buy, as you can see, $35.20. Tariff-free for the Showstopper, and then if you do want to get the bonus buy, we will halve the price on this for you if you pop it into your basket with your Showstopper. What I will say though, for our US friends, sadly this one isn't tariff-free. In the UK though, it will be £40 once you get it into your basket with your Showstopper, which is incredible when you consider you are getting 72 of our classics in the woodland nature. So you're going to get all of these colours here. And again, you've got the dual end with these, haven't you? You've got the ultra nib, ultra fine nib. You've got that beautiful chisel nib in there as well, across a whole array of different colours. So, you know, just a great opportunity, that's the dual tones, to try these out for the first time if you've already got the classics. What an opportunity to stock up on a huge amount of the colours within the collection. You've got the 12 there from your subtle pastels. This one is your vivid brights. You're also going to receive in the set your vibrant florals, so 12 more there. And then you've got the last set, which is the classic vintage. That should set you back £150. You're going to have the lot for 40 quid today when you buy that with your Showstopper. Really, really huge value for money. We are going to take a short break. We're going to give you a chance to check out. When we come back, we'll have another demo with Craig. We'll take us up to just before the hour. And then don't forget, stick with us. We will be kind of ending this particular show and then starting up a new stream for you to join us for Crafts Under the Hammer, a half-hour Fast and Furious show. 30 minutes of deals. They'll be there, they'll be gone. So make sure you stick around. But in the meantime, get this one checked out and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
Why do I love Crafter's Companion? Well, you got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant when they do their shows. They're so comical when it comes down to wrestling. I know I took the mick out of Craig with his watch, said it must have come from a Christmas cracker, but I like his watch. I think it's brilliant. Anyway, I've had to get myself off the floor. I had to use my Burnham Hoover to suck me up off the floor, and I had to use my foam on a roll to keep me secured up so I don't fall over again, because I'm still in shock, because we know Platinum Plus for life, so I'm Plat Plus. Speak soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Hello, my name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products, because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy, like the taste of this fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Thank you for checking out your baskets, everybody. We've got about 13 minutes left on this show to get in another demo. And it seems, I think more than anything, you guys have loved this collection and everyone's going to be having pasta for tea. We're having mac and cheese, says Curly PJ. Jen says mac and cheese with chicken is delicious and an easy dinner. And Christine says, hi from Altoona, PA. My grandchildren, 9, all love my homemade mac and cheese. My grandson on leave from the US Army was ecstatic with his mac and cheese and homemade tandy cakes. Spoiled? Yes. You'll have to tell us, Christine, what is a tandy cake? I've just thought the same as what's been said in my ear in the gallery. And Dana Green says, the best mac and cheese I've had was at a restaurant called the Odeon in New York. Fabulous food and Art Deco interior. Stick it on your eateries list.
Oh, what was that called?
The Odeon in New York.
Oh, just remember the Odeon cinema, eh?
Yeah. Apparently it's got a nice view.
Ah, that is really bad.
View cinemas here in the UK is a very clever. Never mind. I don't know why I bother. What are Tandy Cakes, Christine? Let us know. Let's get into this demo because we've only got about 10 minutes left. What are you going to show us?
Absolutely. Right, let's have a little bit of a play. We will do another demo, fingers crossed, in Friday Night Live with this one here. But, you know I love my backgrounds.
Yes.
So what we've got here is, let's go in with my stamps. Now this one, what we're going to do is we're going to use these just as pasta. So I'm not adding shapes and I'm not adding faces and I'm not adding arms and legs on this layer here. But all that I would do is take 2, 3, 4, it's up to yourself, and just going to go in. Now I've cut my white card to 6 by 6. I'm going to use my alcohol pen because yet again what I would be doing is using my gold yellow blend, and I would use this first one to start with, and where you can always get into that habit of stamping off your page. It looks more natural. If you find it hard to do that, going back to this is 6 by 6. So what I would recommend, if you find it hard to naturally stamp off the page, cut your card bend to maybe something like 6.5 by 6.5.
Yeah.
Then do this and then trim it to 6 by 6, because then that's then going to naturally have that cut off of each edge there, and it makes it look that little bit more kind of natural, organic, that it's just naturally falling off the page. So going in, take that one off. Let's go in with, looking at what I've used within my finished one. We're going to go in yet again, inking up, and I'm just going to go different angles, kind of stamping where, or at the side of where I've been. I'm going to then stamp down, work my way around. So sometimes using the full length of the pasta, sometimes just doing the edge of the pasta or the tip of the pasta. Let's go in with that one.
Let's try and do it past to the edge of the page, yeah?
That's exactly it. Way. Yeah. Well done. Well done. Although I don't like well done pasta, but...
No, as we...
Established. So...
You like it a little bit softer, don't you, but not smushy, and I like it a bit more al dente.
You like the smush, don't you?
No, I like it al dente.
Oh, al dente, sorry, yeah.
A little bit of bite to it.
Yeah, like I don't want to bite into it and it's just pure water that comes out.
No.
Do you know what I mean? But
I'm like that with vegetables, to be honest. Like I can't bear, like, if you get like carrots, which are like soft carrots, or you know when you have your sprouts, I like a bit of crunch to veg when you. So
I'm the same with my veg. I'm exactly the same. Yeah.
Soggy veg is horrible.
Oh yuck! It's just like mush, isn't it?
Mush.
It's like baby food.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Want a bit of crunch to your.
You want a bit of bite. You want a bit of texture.
Yeah.
You want a bit of grit.
A bit of grit.
Bit of grit to it. Yeah. Not physical grit, of course, being out the ground, but yeah, you want.
Wash your carrots before you cook them.
Oh, there's a bit of dirt here. So you can see there, I've just stamped round the edge. Not worried about the centre bend, because what I would be doing is taking one of the pattern papers that I've cut to 4.5 by 4.5, and that would then cover that centre point. So don't worry too much. What you are going to then do is either leave them as it is. You know, I've done backgrounds in the past where I just leave them black and white. I will go round it, or I would go round it with the ice grey too, but colour them in. Oh, and I had a lovely night the other night where I wasn't intending on colouring these in, but I thought, do you know what, let's just sit. Had Coronation Street on, although it was pointless because I was that engrossed in Coronation Street. It took me twice as long to colour this. But I just sat and coloured these ones in, just working my way around. Gone in straight into that mid-tone just now, not the dark tone.
Is there some good stuff going on in Corrie at the moment, is there?
Oh gosh, yeah, it's been really good, really good. There's just been a murder.
Is there?
Yeah, yep. Craig Tinker, the most unbelievable police officer that you'd probably ever find in a soap. He was just murdered.
The policeman?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah, he was hit with a truncheon.
Truncheon?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
and survived to start with.
Oh.
Got to the hospital,
That
woke
was it.
up, and then flatlined.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I'm sure as a human, he's a lovely human. He's not a great actor. That's my opinion.
Oh.
But you can see, my opinion, just to clarify, my opinion, great guy, great human, same on his podcast, but acting. But you can see there that you've got, see how you start to colour it in, and all that I would do, Ben, is go round with my ice grey.
Nice.
There you can see that one there, and then let's Matt and Laird that one. Oh, is he coming in tonight?
Oh, he's our
Bro.
special guest tonight, so you can
Is
tell
he?
him in person, yeah.
Yeah, well, he is jobless now, so...
Yeah.
So let's go in here, take them up. But yeah, in whole, Corrie's been good.
Yeah.
Been good as a whole, yeah.
Is Gail still in it?
No, she left at Christmas.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that's when I got back into it. I actually lost interest for a good 4 or 5 months. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's kind of getting a bit like run down. And because I had watched Corrie for years and years and years, I wanted to see her exit storyline at Christmas. And
It
then
was sad, wasn't it?
it's just continued to be good. Yeah, like, you know, she just drove off. in the
Into the sunset.
Yeah, taxi.
Yeah.
Didn't kill her off.
So she could come back.
She said in interviews that no, that is her. But
Oh.
you know, you never say never. You know,
But she's been
everyone's
in it
got
for
a
years
price.
as well, hasn't she? Well, yeah.
Yeah, she was one of the longest. Of course, you've got Ken Barlow.
He's not still in it, is
He's still in it.
Ken Barlow's still in it?
He's still in it.
He must be about 90.
The longest serving actor in a soap in the world.
Because
ever.
he was in the first ever episode,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Yep.
How old is he? What's he called? William Roach?
That's it. Yeah.
He must...
Yeah, or Bill Roach, isn't it?
Oh, Bill Roach, yeah.
But yeah, Rita's still in it.
He's 93!
93.
What compels somebody, because he's had a very successful career, but I realise that, but you're 93, mate. Like, come on, like, put your feet up for a little while, Bill.
Yeah, but we can see us being here at 93.
Johnny's just said, only because we can't retire, yeah. He doesn't have main storylines, though, does he, surely?
He had one not that long ago.
Well, I never
Yeah, he
did.
had that one not that long ago that his carer was trying to knock him off.
Oh, dear.
Get his money.
93?
93, yeah. Yeah, how old's Rita, actually? Because she's not
Rita
gonna be-
who? What, Rita as in Rita from Coronation Street?
Yeah.
She's not in it.
She's still in it, yep. Yep, Audrey's still in it.
No, she is not.
Yep, they're still in it.
Rita Tanner, what's the name of the actress?
Barbara Knox. So while you're doing that, what I've done, Ben, is I've brought in...
She's 91!
She's 91, is she?
Yeah!
There you go.
What's going on in Corrie?
They're still in it.
And who's the other one? Audrey?
Audrey Robert, yeah. Sue... Not Sue Cleaver, because Sue Cleaver's the other one that's just left.
She's called Sue Nichols.
Sue Nichols.
She's 81. I mean, she's a spring chicken.
She's a youngster. She's a youngster.
I can't believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Ha!
Yeah.
Because I stopped watching Corrie probably, I don't know, in the 90s. So you just think all these characters would just disappear, wouldn't you? But
no, they're
that
still
is
going.
Incredible.
They are still going.
Ah, dear.
What have I done with my face now? I've lost my face. So I've brought 3 of these pastas in here. Now, real pasta here. Now, you know the little circle from our Laird flour paper punch? I've just punched them out.
Yeah.
And the faces just fit on. So if I go into here, and then what we've then got a little winky face. We've then got, let's go in with this one
Such a
here.
funny word. I don't know why I laugh at that all the time.
Little winky face.
Yeah, yeah. Just a funny word, isn't it?
Winky.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a song, isn't it? Wee Willie Winky.
Runs through the town.
Tune.
Runs through the town.
Upstairs, downstairs,
in his nightgown. In his nightgown?
Nightgown.
Hey.
Yeah.
Wee Willie Winky.
Go in with a third one here.
Yeah.
Stamp that on. Now, what I would then do, now that I've stamped those 3, simply using our Collal tacky glue, Ben, stuck them on.
Yeah.
So stuck them on, Collal tacky glue, you can see that then has all got their own little face. And then what I would then do is come along. So let's go in with a bit of card, 3 inch by 3 inch. And then I'm just going to have a look. Let's just position them. If you want to do a little pencil mark, you can do that. And that's what I've done with the one that I'll show you just shortly. So let's say, for instance, Ben, I wanted the leg there, maybe the arm there, and then the arm there.
Yeah.
What I can do is I can come along with the legs. So let's come in with one of them just now. And this is where I have that little bit of fun, as we keep on saying, have fun with this one here. You know, bringing in, let's come into here. So I'm just going to do that one. What I'm going to do is, if I come in, so I've got my little dot, so I can pop my handprint there. I can still use that other one. So when we come and stick that down,
yeah, that's brilliant.
we've got the arms.
Hello.
Which then I would do the same for that one and that one, which gives me this.
Yeah.
So now either your tacky glue, but I
Yeah.
don't have time to let that dry.
Oh, hot glue gun.
Hot glue gun onto the back. And I'm going to position that into there. Let's come in with this one. So we've got daddy, we've got mummy, we've got baby or toddler, and the little macaroni down there as if it's running away. It's been a little toe rag, as my gran used to call me.
Yeah.
So we've got the little family there. You could then do a few if you want. So let's bring that one in here. So we've got that all layered together. Let's take those off. And, I mean, this, what a great
Really
box
cute.
frame for a new family.
Yeah.
I'm going to go a little bit further up. You are simply positively the best.
Positively the best.
And let's take that one off, pop that into there. So we've not used the stamps, but we've used the stamps of the arm and the legs. But what we've done is we've used the stamps to create the background and then just started to then tie that all together. So that could be mum, dad, and that could be baby, brother, sister. That could be a family of 5, a family of 6, husband, wife. It could be any, just by using dry pasta. Don't use cooked pasta.
No. Rebecca just asked quickly at the end, could you stamp directly onto the pasta or would it not take?
If you're going to use one of our ink pads, you're going to have to do heat embossing.
Right.
We don't have an ink pad in our range at the moment that can go direct onto a non-porous surface, i.e. acetate, vellum, or something like this. So if you're going to do it, put embossing powders over the top.
Thank you so much, Craig. We'll see more of this on Friday Night Live. Curly PJ, it is me and Craig tonight on Friday Night Live. Live at 5. Shop the day for everything. This stream is going to end now because we've come to the end of the pick of the week. Be back in 3 minutes. Wherever you're watching right now, just refresh the page and come and make sure you come and join me. Don't leave me on my own. I'm going to be banging the hammer around for half an hour. We have got half an hour of Craft Under the Hammer deals. They are sensational. 10 lots, 3 minutes on each. Fill your baskets, get them checked out. Craig will see you at 5. I'll see you in 3 to bang that hammer. Until then,
toodles.